Two things. One, my name's Jay McPherson. Two, do not pay attention to this pimple. Sorry the lighting's so heavy right now. It's early. It's really early, so the sun is just like, it's very godly. I love this. This is great. Okay, now I'm back. This is what I want to talk to you about. It's early in the morning, but it was on my mind. I was strolling. I saw pain, and I was like, whoa. I read pain. I'm going to provide a relief. All right? People may treat you a little less than you think you need to be treated. People may treat you a little bad, just a little bad. Or they may just be completely taking advantage of you, meaning you're weak as hell. You don't know how weak you are, but they do. And this is something that I've dealt with my entire life. I've had my ass kicked a trillion times growing up like 12 years old, 11 years old. Like I didn't grow up in a bad neighborhood. I just grew up in a black neighborhood. And that can easily turn into a bad neighborhood. So as I was out there, I just got tested. I got tested, and people just disrespected me left and right. They wanted to, if they got really mad, they wanted to fight, it'd be me. They wanted to practice on how to fight, it'd be me. I was literally the target for the neighborhood. I remember one time I was walking back from my friend's house from borrowing a video game. I'm halfway home, I see a group of kids who I thought were my friends. I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? One kid randomly pops out the back. He's like, yo, I heard you were talking shit about my such and such video games. I'm like, what the? Before you know it, jumps on me, starts to kick my ass. I'm like, damn. Now, like, why people let people walk all over them and get their ass whipped? Because you weren't really raised with that type of protection or given that ideology of, yo, you need to be on point right now. You know, protect yourself, watch yourself. Like, I grew up in Brooklyn, but I didn't grow all the way up in Brooklyn, right? I grew up in Brooklyn till probably 8 years old, and then when I got to Florida, it's not like that. You don't have to be on guard in such, like you would be in such a major city. So my guard was down. I just thought that everybody was my friend. And it's just based on conditioning growing up. Your parents can kind of raise you to be weak, basically just by putting no challenges in front of you. And as you get older, you get these challenges, you get your ass whooped. You're like, whoa, I'm weak, I'm this, I'm that. Like, no, you were just never trained. That's all it is. You were just never trained. So I had to train myself. And that's why I'm shooting this video, because I can help you with something like this, at least. It's very simple. It's very simple. This is what happens, all right? You're this entity. No matter who you are right now, your identity is everything that you've just thought about and become up until this point. So everyone knows you for this, or they don't know you at all. But this is all you got. Whoever you are right now is what you are right now. This is all you can give, period, all right? You have to be aware of that. I don't even know if I'm saying it the right way, but you have to be aware that the hands that you're dealt are yours, all right? So you can't blame anyone for your lack of anything. You just got to finesse and figure it out. It's good to always have that in the back of your mind, because life is trippy, man. All right, boy, this pimple, man, it's just like, and then it don't help that the light is just beaming on it. All right. Anyways, I'm going to make this video as short as possible. All right, this is what you do. Back away from the situation. It takes training. This takes training. I had to train myself in order to get you to watch who I am right now. I had to train myself to talk into this little screen and believe that this is going to be seen by someone else. It's repetition, okay? If people are treating you bad, it's because you trained them to treat you bad through repetition. You've reacted a certain way every time that they did something, which gave them an indication of your level of fuckwittableness, right? Now, if I give you $5, I give you $5, and I say, hey, can you run next door to the pizza shop and just grab me a slice of pizza and a drink? Thanks. And I just keep my head down. I'm back in my computer. You get up and you go do that because you value me, because you think I'm somebody of importance. You think that if you did this deed, maybe I'll talk to you more, maybe you'll have more of a relationship, any other reason other than yourself why you made that move. You just got played. You just got played, and you just took a L. You just took a loss. If I give you $5, a very key role in life, bro. You never ask anyone to do anything without giving them an adequate motive. Okay? If people are treating you bad, They've been telling you to do things, or you've been acting based on their perception or whatever they told you. You've been acting in a way that's not from you. You've been doing things for other people, basically. It's called codependency. And until you detach yourself from people who are doing better than you in your life, you're never gonna feel like you're doing that good. You're never gonna really feel like you're doing that good. And those people will know how to treat you because they know that you're not doing as good as they are. It's like it's like a dark side. It's like we all have a little dark side in us. We all have a little dark side. We have like a little dark side, and then we have like half a dark side, and then we have like majority of us is a dark side. Literally, every last person. Like, you'll have certain things in your life that you'll do, and you'll be like, whoa, why did I do that? Like, I cannot believe that I did that. You won't even tell no one. I have things like that. I have things I can never say, ever out of my mouth. Because only person that knows is me and God. And I think we all got that. And if we don't have that, you're not doing enough. You got to step out there. You got to get courageous. And based on repetition, people will train you different. People will treat you different. All right? You say no repetitively over and over again. After a while, you're training people that you're a no kind of guy. Yeah, I'm not going to ask him. He's probably going to say no. You know? You train women. If women are watching this video, you train men to cheat on you. He cheats on you once, boom, boom, fucks your friend. You're like, oh, man, he's an asshole, but I love him. He's like, oh, she still loves me. It's like that dark side in us all that we don't really, we don't know we have it, but it's there. It's part of life. We were born with it. We're literally born with it. So you gotta think about that when people are treating you a certain way, and then you feel like, man, why is he an asshole? It's like, dude, why are you being such a pushover? Level up today. Today is a good day for you to just start saying no. Start getting in the habit of putting your foot there. Boy, I had to do it. I got into the habit. I hope this video makes sense. I think I say that all the time because I ramble a lot. A lot of time I just kind of free my mind. But I just that's just my idea about it. That's how I look at the situation, man. Like, I got my ass whooped. I got taken advantage of. But that's what happened. Once it happened enough times, me and my mom just moved out the neighborhood. Once I left the situation, literally, I had to move. Literally. Once we moved, I then had a new environment. So I saw different things around me, which made me react differently. And repetition of trying to love myself, repetition of reading books on confidence, reading books on how to become better, how to live a better life, indulging myself in personal development, reading books by Jim Rohn, Kevin Trudeau, Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, the list goes on. By just jamming these things in my head, repetition over and over again, right? I started to learn values. And as I learned values, I started to pick up on, like, not a lot of people know this stuff. And when you notice that a lot of people don't know things, you can embody it and then spit it back out. Repetition. People only know me for what you know me for right now, because I just keep doing it over and over and over and over and over. I could have been in prison I could have already done like 10 years in jail. No one would even know about it. I could have done 15 years already, or 10 years in prison. Who would know? Because I've trained you. No, I haven't done that. But I've trained you. I've trained you to see me for what you see me for. And you can train me to do the exact same. If I just keep looking, and every time I see it, look, like my dog here, look at Lukey. Look at Lukey. Like my dog, every time I see my dog, I know it's a dog. It's so simple, but it's like, that's the scariest part of life, of the brain. Like, it literally is the most simplistic thing in the world. But us as humans, we look for complexity. So I'm gonna sum this video up. If people keep treating you like shit, you back away from those people. Leave everyone alone for a while, right? Repetition. They're gonna get used to not seeing you. The jokes are gonna go away. You won't be a target, right? While you're gone, retrain your brain. Read books on personal development, how to build up your self-confidence. There's not one problem you're experiencing right now that you can't go through. And this is exactly what I did to myself. I just got beat over. I had to train. Like, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna give you a magic pill. Nothing on my videos are a magic pill. Nothing on my channel is a magic pill. And I get them getting a little frustrated because I wish I could give you something better. But like, I can tell you to break down the dependency and independency, codependency, and habitual patterns, and how you can do. Like, I can give you that right now, and you can fucking go on my page right now and check some videos out and get that. But what you really need is training. If people are treating you bad, you just taught them to treat you, trained them to treat you bad. Now train them, train yourself, and then once you train yourself, you will then train them. You won't have to work on training them. You really don't. That just automatically happens. You just train yourself first. You train yourself. You train yourself. I'm not gonna give you some bullshit technique right now and just say, hey, go do this and everything's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be like that. It's not. That's a magic pill, and that's a scam. And I'm not selling you no scam. People don't respect you because you've allowed them to just do too much. Way too much. Anybody who personally knows me knows exactly how far they got with me. Not that far. Anybody who knows me watching this video, yes, even you. Anybody watching this video, you know how far you got with me. You didn't get that far. You didn't get that far. We may have a great relationship. It may last the rest of our lives. But like, I give everybody exactly what I feel like they deserve. And the rest is for me. Because if most of it's not for me, then I'm going to have lack. And someone else is going to have more of me than I'm going to have of me. Which leaves me with less personal power. Which leaves me with less control. And that's not a good life to me. I'd rather be in full control, decision-making mode all day, and determination mode all day. Pick and choose, boop, 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 rather than just being desperate. Oh, can you help me? Please be my friend. Please, can somebody loan me money? You know, there's all kinds of ways to look at it. That's just how I roll. If you know me, you know I don't play that shit. You know that I live with purpose. I live with purpose. And you gotta live with purpose because it keeps your losses at a minimum and you get to live a really good life. You really do. You really get to live a good life. But before any of that happens, you gotta own yourself. You gotta own your tribulations. You gotta own the shit that's came to you. It's came, now you gotta fix it. You gotta undo what's been done. I will talk to you guys soon. We can download my YouTube. You can download my free audiobook, 50 Lessons. Subscribe to my channel if you like my content. I will see you guys soon. Peace.